I'm a food and lifestyle expert here on QVC. We are presenting, or I am bringing you some of my favorite confections to bring to friends and family this season and year round. We have two new flavors coming at you today. This is item number M131846. They're just introduced 10 days ago and already 700 have been picked up already. I was in studio last week with these. These were flying. The aroma that is coming off of these pretzels is like none other. I can't wait to talk all about them. Today, you're getting the option of two 13-ounce jars in the harvest flavor, apple cobbler and maple brown butter. Two brand new flavors. They're absolutely delicious. You do have a combo option today, 1-in-1, or again, two in the apple cobbler and two in the maple, or 1-and-1. Sale price today of $24.98. I believe my notes say this is the first day presented at this lowest price. And this is 5 easy pays of $5, free shipping and handling. Oh my goodness. Okay, so what I love most about Everton Butter Toffee is really our backstory. So we're going to 1753. We're going to the cobblestone streets of Everton, England. And we, just kind of visualize this. Oh, wow. There's a big chunk here. This is where we started everything. Okay, so 1753, our founder, Molly Bushell, used open air copper kettles to control the beautiful, rich butter toffee in her open air copper kettles to then hand dip these salty, snappy pretzels into that butter toffee to make one of the most decadent gourmet confections you can find. Now, they are coming in jars today, folks. We normally have the bags, which seal in that freshness. But today we have the 13-ounce jars, which has that seal. These are going to be good for about 1 year in your pantry, or like 2 or 3 weeks opened. But you're getting the larger portions today, and in these two new flavors. So let's go right into it. The first one you're getting is an apple cobbler. So if you know anything about the apple cobbler, those are fresh pick apples, diced and sliced, and they're baked with a bit of a topping that's kind of like a cobble crust, like mixture that is browned and delicious. So we've captured all of those flavors, the little bit of tart from those fresh apples, that delicious savory sweet on top, and we've packaged it into this delicious pretzel, which you're seeing in a really, really close-up shot there. I love that shot. So think about this. This is like your sweet and savory, very apple forward. There's a little bit of sweetness. We have some of those spices. This is like what you're getting if love that shot. You can see all of that delicious, all those spices coating our rich butter toffee. And then when you bite into this, you're getting that bit of saltiness as well. We've beautifully married all of these apple cobbler flavors, the little bit of tart and a little bit of savory with our rich butter toffee. And now it's just this like harvest blast, this apple orchard blast in your mouth. Your taste buds are going to be ecstatic. Now, if you're thinking about charcuterie boards, if you're thinking about pairing this with anything, try a soft cheese, pair it with some wine, have fun with it. This is truly gourmet. So now let's move into that maple brown butter. Okay, so maple we know and love. We've had our maple syrup for years and years and years. It takes me right back up to New England, where I'm from, in the Vermont area. Okay, and we've mixed it now with brown butter. Okay, so if you thought that regular butter was good, now we're going to throw in brown butter. Brown butter can do it a little bit better. We're getting these hints of vanilla. We're getting a little bit of nutmeg in here. We're getting a little bit of that cinnamon and molasses. I love this shot here because you're actually getting a little bit of a brown sugar coating on top of that rich butter toffee. Doesn't get any better than that. Like, this is what separates Everton from pretty much every other confection. We are going that extra mile with our flavor textures and our flavor combinations. That is just one of a kind. You are not finding this anywhere else. This is exclusive to QVC. So let's circle back. This is item number M131846. Today you have the choice of two brand new flavors, the apple cobbler or the maple brown butter, and you're getting them in the 13-ounce jars. You get two of them, so you can choose two in the maple brown butter or two in the apple cobbler, or you get the combination of 1-in-1 for that sale price today of $24.98. 5 easy pays of $5 to get these home today, and free shipping and handling. Now, I presented these about 10 days ago, and over 700 had already been picked up. Look at that close-up shot there. That, I believe, is the apple cobbler, or you're getting a little bit of everything here. This is all of your favorite harvest flavors in one single bite. This is an outstanding, outstanding opportunity to really bring home something special to your family and friends this season. And if we're talking about gifting, if you already loved the regular butter toffee, our original, or our vanillas, or our pecan, let's wow everybody this season and bring home the maple brown butter and the apple cobbler. When I first tried these, I just couldn't get over the aromatic experience of the first opening of the jar. You are going to open them and say, "Oh my goodness, this is what gourmet confections are made of." Everybody's loving the combination. Of course, why wouldn't you? You want to try the little bit of maple brown butter, all of those delicious maple, sweet, savory, rich, bold textures and flavors in one here. And then we're bringing it back to apple cobbler. If you're choosing one and one, you got a little bit of everything here. If I was just actually reading a little bit about how to make an apple cobbler, because there's kind of like three layers to it. You have those like juicy tart apples soaking up all of the juices from when the apples are baking off. You have like that melt in your mouth middle layer, and then you have like that delicious baked to perfection golden topping, and that's what you're getting in this apple cobbler. You're getting all of that, but then you get all of the rich, silky smooth butter toffee that we're known for, that Everton Toffee is known for, and then you're getting the salty snap of the pretzel. So just soak all of that in for a second. Like, that's what makes us special. That's what's separating us from other confections. That's what gourmet eating is, right? It's this special cured process that has been passed down and preserved from generation to generation. And that's exactly what we've done with Molly Bushell's original 1753 recipe from 270 plus years ago. We've packaged it and preserved it, and we're still making these in small batches, which means that the process is even more detailed. This is something even more special, more exclusive. That's why it's on QVC, right? This is a gourmet eating channel, essentially, right? So this is an outstanding opportunity to get something home that nobody else is going to have. So let's review again. You are getting the apple cobbler, or you're getting you can get two jars, two 13-ounce jars, okay, over 10 servings there, in resealable, sealed freshness jars that are going to be good for about a year. You can also choose the maple brown butter. That's where I'm going to go. Like, I love maple syrup. I am such a fan of maple syrup. And then brown butter, if you thought regular butter can do it, brown butter can do it even better. So we're thinking these rich, delicious textures of vanilla and nutmeg and molasses all intertwined just beautifully. So get that combo. Get the combo. Get a little bit of it all. Get the apple cobbler and that three-layer delicious apple bake that you know and love, that is incredibly nostalgic. And fun fact, apple cobbler started back in the 1800s when there wasn't a whole lot of accessibility to fruits. So they were kind of just throwing it all in, and they were cobbling it, if you will, to create this beautiful confection that now is like very old world. And then, no shock there, because Everton Toffee, we've been doing this the old world way for 200 plus years. So it's only natural that we have the apple cobbler as one of our newest, most exclusive flavors. So this is so special. Get this home today, folks. Get this home today. And then that maple brown butter is just really speaking to the season. I have a couple options over here. I like paired it with like my harvest corn, and I have my sparkling apple cider. Can you just imagine how fun that would be for the kids as like a little harvest activity coming up? That's still, the weather right now is like my ideal. It's like the 50s here and right outside of Philadelphia. And this is a great time to bring some of the stuff that we'd normally, do in the kitchen, maybe bring it outside. Have a little fun with it. These are completely transportable, again, in these 13-ounce jars with that freshness seal. You can lock this in, of course, even after the fact. When you take off that seal, these are still going to be probably locking in that freshness for another like 3 or 4 weeks, because we have this nice cover. So this is such a giftable item, so incredibly versatile, but I really want you to know how incredibly gourmet these are. And when I say gourmet, it's really about the preservation of that process, right? So we're stirring that rich brown butter toffee in our open air copper kettles the same way Molly Bushell did 270 years ago. Then we let things kind of cool and sit. We take that pretzel, that little tiny salty, snappy pretzel that we love, and we dip it in that rich Everton butter toffee. Then we let it sit and cure and get all of those flavors just sealed in. And then we start having fun at the Everton Toffee factory. We start having fun with it. We are now bringing you some of the coolest flavors that I think you can get your hands on this harvest season. So if you're just joining us, welcome into Everton Butter Toffee. We go back 200 plus years, and today we have an outstanding flavor option for you. You know and love us from our original. The pecan is always on. Sometimes you see our chocolate covered pretzels. Hopefully we'll be back with those soon too. But today is something truly, truly special with the option to get home two of the apple cobbler 13-ounce resealable jars or two of the 13-ounce maple brown butter jars for just $24.98. Those are 5 easy pays of $5. Like, this is like the ideal gourmet gifting treat right here. Okay. This says, I love you. This says, I care. This says, I'm thinking of you. This says, let's have a ball this season with all of our, just social gatherings and just maybe some warm, loving family time in the kitchen. I love having decadent, one-of-a-kind treats in my pantry for those last-minute things. My partner's parents drop in sometimes, and it's just like, hey, you want to have a little something? And it's not like I'm offering them like a piece of fruit or like chips and salsa or popcorn. No, I'm delivering Everton Toffee that always has people coming back for more and saying, oh my gosh, that's so good. I wasn't expecting. So let's run through real quick again. Apple cobbler, that fresh picked apple, that hint of like sweet and savory mixed beautifully with that original silky smooth butter toffee and the salty snap of that pretzel. And of course, just all the things that you would expect out of that very nostalgic home baked dessert, that apple cobbler. And then we have that maple brown butter, notes of vanilla, cinnamon, molasses, so nutty. It's like a toasty flavor, so deep, rich, all full bodied flavors. So I just wish you the best this harvest season and okay. Sounds good. I am so happy for everyone who picked these up today. Thanks for hanging out with me and happy harvest. I'll see you soon. I believe I'm passing it over.